Operation Red Snow, German turn. Starting with technology, there's no investment in technology for any powers, so we can skip that phase. On to German production turn 7. So we're going to be producing one tank, two mech, one artillery, one jet, and 15 infantry for a total of 73 IPCs. So on to the combat phase. We're going to have a number of combats this turn. We're going to be attacking the Allies. The German High Command has decided that we need to push them back into the sea. So we're going to be sending a big force into Holland, Belgium to attack the combined British, French, and Australian forces in there. As well, we'll be attacking and taking back Bulgaria, and also we'll be attacking Leningrad and Karelia. So we're going to start. We'll start on the Western Front. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving in, and I'll be putting this on the battle board, but 2 artillery from Western Germany, 2 tanks from Western Germany, 1 tank from Paris, 3 infantry from Paris. I'll put on the battle board, and all the infantry from West Germany. It's 4 infantry from West Germany, and then all the jets are going in, and and then including the one from Germany. So all the jets have 1 range except for the one from Germany, which has a 2 range. So that's that combat. The one we're going to be attacking Bulgaria, so we're going to be sending in 1 mech and 1 tank to take back Bulgaria. We're going to be moving into Karelia. That's just a walk-in. We're going to be sending in this force from Belarus into Leningrad to take Leningrad, and we'll be sending in the tactical and the jet from Russia, from Bryansk. So they'll have a total of 2 movement left for landing purposes. And that's the combat move. So now we're going to place the units on the battle board. So the Germans have 2 artillery, 3 tanks, 4 jets, seven infantry, and 2 of those infantry are paired. So I'll just chip that out. So we got 5 infantry unsupported, 2 infantry paired with 2 artillery, 3 tanks, and 4 jets. So defending the beachhead, we've got an interesting force. We got 3 Americans, 2 Brits, 2 French, an Australian, an AA, and 2 fighters. Okay, so we're going to start with the AA. So we've got one AA coming in, one AA firing. Just make sure I've got all this lined up here. So here's the AA, and unfortunately they do get a hit. So there's one less jet for the Germans. Okay, so now we do our combats. So we have 3 jets, 3 tanks, 2 infantry paired with 2 artillery, and we have 5 other infantry. So we're going to roll that first. We'll start with this group first. So far 1 hit. That's not very exciting for the Germans. Kind of pathetic, actually. And oh my goodness, so the infantry came back, so that's another 4 hits. So that's a total of 5, so that slightly redeems. So that's a total of 5 hits on the Allies. The Allies fire back. So they have a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry and 2 fighters. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 2 fighters. There we go. And they get a total of 4 hits. Okay, so now for the losses, we're going to take off the AA gun, and we're going to, there's 5 losses for the Allies, so 1 AA gun and 4 infantry. Being typical Americans, they're going to let the foreigners take the losses first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a total of 5 losses on the Allied side and 4 losses on the German side. So they're going to take off 4 infantry. We're going to keep fighting. So on the German side, we have 3 fighters, we have 3 tanks, we have 2 infantry paired with 2 artillery, and we have 1 infantry left out of that force. So that should be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So if we have 11, we're going to roll all those at the same time. So we get a total of 4 hits on the Allies. 4 hits. Only the Air Force did it. Oh well, it is what it is. 4 hits. And the Allies fire back. They have 5 infantry and 2 fighters. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry. 4 infantry and 2 fighters. And they get a total of 4 hits as well. So they're doing amazing. I guess their backs at the wall with the sea. So 4 hits on the Allies. So that's 3, 4, all their infantry gone. And 4 hits on the Germans. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 artillery is left for the Germans. So we're going to keep fighting. So the Germans have 3 jets, 3 tanks, and 1 artillery left. And we get 3 hits. So finally we're redeeming ourselves. We got 4 hits, 5 hits that time, but of course the RAF is gone. Oops, sorry about that. RAF is dead. The RAF does get fire back. And of course they get 2 hits. So there we go. So that's an artillery and a tank. So we got 3 jets and 2 tanks left. So now we're going to do the Battle of Leningrad. So the Germans have 2 infantry, a mech, 3 tanks, tactical and a jet. The Russians have 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 AA, 3 infantry, 2 artillery, and 1 AA. Okay, so they're going to do their AA first. They get 2 chances. And of course they get a hit. So I lose my tactical. And so now I do my attacks. So I have 1 jet, 3 tanks, and 3 infantry unsupported. And I get 3 hits on the Russians. The Russians fire back. Do a total of 5. They get 2 hits back. Okay, so on the Russian side, they would take the AA gun, and they would take off 2 infantry for a total of 3 hits. The Germans took 2 hits, so they take off their 2 infantry. So that leaves the Germans with 3 tanks, 1 jet, and 1 mech unsupported, for a total of 5. And I get 2 hits, and the Russians fire back with 3, and they get 1 hit. So now the Russians have 1 artillery left after taking 2 losses. The Germans take their 1 loss. They have 3 tanks and a jet left. So the 3 tanks and the jet are going to attack again. So 3 tanks and a jet. I have to get 1 hit. I do get the 1 hit. And the Russians fire back, and they also get a hit. So I lose a tank, and Leningrad is mine. Okay, we have 1 more in Bulgaria. So we have a tank and a mech versus a infantry. So a tank and a mech versus an infantry. I can roll all 3 together. Miss, miss, and we take out the British infantry. So Bulgaria is back under the Germans. Okay, so now we're going to do our non-combat movement. So we're going to land these fighters. So we're going to put one in West Germany, one in Paris, and land one in Germany itself. 2 tanks, of course, remain. We're going to move 5 from Berlin. I knocked everything over here. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 3 is 10. So what I'm going to do is I can rail. I'm going to rail 3 into Paris. So that leaves 2 left. That's 3 into Paris. I'm also going to rail 1, 2, 3. I can move 2 more from Germany, and they're going to rail 2 infantry to Belarus. In the tanks, these infantry in Ukraine are going to move to Bryansk. And the artillery are also going to move to Bryansk. The AA is going to move to Russia from Bryansk. The jet left in Leningrad is going to go to Belarus. Okay, now we're going to put our reinforcements on. So I'm going to put in 6 infantry in Western Germany. I'm going to put I'm going to put 10 in Western Germany. I'm going to put 3 in the capital. I'm going to put 1 infantry in Ukraine, 1 infantry in Moscow. I'm going to put a mech in Moscow. I'm going to put a mech in another mech in Moscow. And I'm going to put a tank in Berlin. I'm going to put another fighter in Western Germany. And I'm going to put an artillery in Western Germany as well. Okay, and just give me a second. I'm going to chip out so I can make sure I have everything. Just 1 second, getting my markers in place. Okay, so disposition of forces. In Paris, we have in Paris we have 6 infantry, 1 AA, 1 jet. All in Belgium, we have 2 tanks. Western Germany, we have 10 infantry, 2 jets, 1 artillery, 1 AA. Denmark, we have 2 infantry. In the capital, we have 5 infantry, 1 tank, 1 jet, 1 AA, and 1 artillery. In Leningrad, we have 2 tanks. Belarus, we have 2 infantry, 1 jet. Moscow, we have 3 mech, 1 tank, 1 AA. Bryansk, we have 2 infantry, 2 artillery. In Ukraine, we have 2 tanks, 1 mech, 1 infantry, 1 AA. Rostov, we have 1 infantry. Romania, we have 1 mech. In Bulgaria, we have 1 mech and 1 tank. So now if we count up my IPCs, just a minute, I have to get Leningrad on here. Sorry for that. So Leningrad's worth 2, and we get a +5. So we have a Germany of base, but we lost Normandy and Norway and Normandy. We did take Holland, Belgium. Sorry, I can't remember if that's 2 or 3. Okay, Holland is worth 3. So we have a base of 30, -3 for Normandy, -3 for Norway, -2 for Normandy. We have Poland, Finland, Vichy, Baltic states, West Ukraine, Bryansk, Smolensk, Moscow, Karelia, and Ukraine. So my calculation is we have 30 plus 30 plus 13 is 43. And then our additions are Moscow, France, I forgot France, and Belarus. I just put them down here. And so France, Moscow, France, it's 9, 10, 11 with Bulgaria, 12, 13 with Leningrad, 13, 16, and then 5 is 21. So 43 and 21 is 64. So that's my count. Thank you very much.